Good evening, everybody. Welcome to episode 5 of CapsuleComputers Impact, the show where we give you your first impressions. And this evening we're going to be playing a little bit of ShootMania Storm, made by Mania Planet and published by Ubisoft. And it's currently available on Steam for, I believe, about 20 bucks. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. We'll slide around the interface, just kind of show it off a little bit. So you see here, I ended up having to add some of these extra tiles in here. You got these blank tiles, and you can come in here, click on them, scroll through and find stuff that you want to add in there as tiles. Now, something you'll notice in here that I thought was a little peculiar, but I understand why they do it. Find stuff that you want to add in there as tiles. Now, something you'll notice in here that I thought was a little peculiar, but I understand why they do it. Find stuff that you want to add in there as tiles. All right. Sorry about that feedback there. Didn't realize I had the feed running in the background. My apologies. Okay, so you feed through, roll through here, and look at different things. You know, you got different sorts of ShootMania maps. But in here as well, you've got TrackMania maps. So this is meant to be your one-stop shop for all your Mania, your Mania Planet type stuff. Now we'll get back here a little bit. Storm is kind of where everybody's been hanging out at, from what I've experienced so far. So we'll go on into Storm here and look around a little bit. You see here you got your local play. There's an editor, and you can come in and look at your profile too. I've actually not done a whole lot of this. Models. You can do your own models. Interesting. Alright, well that's interesting. So the big point in a lot of the Mania games is that they're so customizable. You know, everybody can make their own tracks in TrackMania, and now in ShootMania you can make your own first-person shooter levels. Let's go ahead and jump into a game here. So there are two basic kinds of games here, and those are generally your free-for-all maps and your team-based maps. That's really all you get with this, free-for-all and team-based, and different kind of game modes within there. But let's see. Last man standing, so that looks like that's probably a free-for-all, or help your team capture the poles and defend. So we'll go ahead and show off a little bit of the free-for-all first. I believe that's what we got going on here. Something I've noticed with this guy is that it takes a pretty long time to load up here, and I don't have a top-of-the-line machine, but I've got a pretty good rig. I don't usually struggle to run anything, but this will take probably 45 to 60 seconds on my machine to load everything up. That'll give you a nice long look at the controls, though. They're pretty simple. You know, space bar is your jump. That's action. If you hold it down, you can glide in the air. You know, you can talk and chat with your team. But basically, you're just shooting and maneuvering. That's really it. This is one of the simplest first-person shooter games I've ever seen, and it's got kind of that frantic gameplay of something like a Quake 3 Arena, or you know, an Unreal Tournament game. The concept is very simple. When you start, everybody's equipped with the same weapon. You just have a basic blaster, and nothing even shows up on the screen. Okay, here we go. And you get 2 hits that you can take. I'll show you this in the UI here as soon as this pops up. Alright, so we are in game now. You see here, there are other people running around. I'm already getting blasted at. So you just have the reticle in the center of the screen here. if you look at the bottom left of the screen, that bar that's refilling, those are how many shots you get. The bottom center of the screen, those are how many shots you can take. See, I just took one, I got hit. If I get hit again, I'm out. You're awarded points for the shots that you strike with. See, I just got one there. There's all kinds of craziness going on around me. Now you notice in the bottom right, I've got that bar that's draining as I'm zipping around the map, gliding a little bit. I just got struck. That puts me down. So in a free-for-all game, you know, it's last man standing basically, and you get awarded based on the number of shots that you connect with. So there you go. And everybody's by themselves, vying for their own point here. Unfortunately, I've never really been much of a Twitch gamer. Now, it is fun to get on here and zoom around a little bit, but I end up becoming a target more than not. I sure thought I had. So, when you do die, you can feel free to maneuver the map around, get a look at everything. So, it makes sure that it keeps it zoomed out far enough that you get a little bit of look at everybody that's left on the map. And you see there's a timer counting around. Five players still remaining down here in the bottom right corner. Oh, we're down to 4. Somebody got hit. Like a giant. Oh, this is the level that's in the middle of the storm. ShootMania storm. There you go. We'll try 1 or 2 more of these. I moved up to 15th. I was 16th at the start of that round. That's not a very good way to start off a match, is it? I guess I'm gonna die because I'm trapped in the water. For those of you that are big fans of those Twitch-based games, man, this is right up your alley. I don't think you're gonna find too much more that's more Twitch-based than this is. So, I've not had a chance to see it yet, but from what I understand, there are also in other game types, you know, certain areas of the map that you can stand on, and as you stand on those, you get the option of picking up some sort of alternative weapon, like a sniper rifle or a rocket launcher or something to that effect. But as soon as you walk off that pad, you lose that weapon, so it's very restricted in that sense. Adds a little bit of twist to the gameplay there. I moved up to 14th. Alright, one more game, and then we'll show off a little bit of the team-based stuff. Well, that was not fun. Oh, nice. Get another chance to go in at it. Somebody's behind me. I tend to do better in the team-based stuff as well. There's one. I just struck a point. Come on, come on, come on. I've never had that free-for-all knack, so we'll wait till this round is over, and then I'll give you all a little bit of a taste of the team-based stuff. See if you like that any better. I know for my own personal taste, I definitely do. And then after we play a little bit of the team-based stuff, we'll play around with the map editor a little bit, see if we can't come up with a map to show off. Nice, good round. All right. Pretty simple design, very straightforward, but really solid. Oh, did I join the right server? I couldn't tell. Guess we'll find out here. I sure hope so. I don't know if we'll get a chance or not, but there's a chance that we may be joined by one of the other capsule editors later, so we'll have to wait and see. Alright, come on Betsy, you can do it, I have faith. So I'm not doing the review for this game. Just wanted to show it to you guys. But we will have a review for this game up on the website CapsuleComputers.com.au if you're in Australia. You can also get to it by going to CapsuleComputers.com, or you can go to CapsuleComputers.asia. Alright, here we go. Okay, blue versus red. Good, I did get in the team game. I'm going to be red here. Now, you see these jump pads here? These will fire you off. You can hold down your right mouse button, get a good run and go. Zip around the map. That's pretty satisfying there. Now, the way that the multiplayer works here with the team games, ooh, yes. Now, that was a shot from across the map. My dad always said I'd rather be lucky than good any day, and I can't argue with him. Alright, so you see, you got a timer running on the attack here. The way that the team-based game works is one team is on the attack for just a few seconds, and then it flips over and the other team attacks. Now, if you get the opportunity to attack, you can certainly do that, and it will extend the timeout. See, if you earn your attack time by defending. And I cannot get out of this hole. There we go. Oh man, maybe that's why. Maybe Team Blue was sitting at the top. They're just popping me, man. Alright, see, I also prefer team because I can get back in the action a whole lot faster. And then you see this is a percentage. It's a bar that fills up from the bottom up. So blue almost has that flag captured there. Oh, it won't let me fire on that. Now, so far, every time that I've played a team game, it has been the same map. So far, I've not played another map. Now, I know I haven't played any of the other servers either, so just trying to spaz them out to death. Maybe and it worked. I got me one. another shot. Ah. You see the timer counts down on this game. Zip through here. See if you're used to these. Ooh. Guess that's the end of the match. Red wins the round. Alright. And you know, like I said, I'm not great, but I got a couple of shots in there because people are scrambling these zones. So I feel a little bit better. I can't even make a good old plane jump. You see, life is going crazy up there. There we go. See, we're still on the attack for 14 seconds, so we're in the middle of capturing something here. And that's the dangers of trying to attack. So if you completely just don't capture anything for a period of time, it will flip it back over, give the blue team a chance. And he is, look at that, he is lobbing something different. Oh, and aha. Wow, that thing is slow moving. What am I firing? Ah, there we go. I just noticed at the bottom left. See there, my icon changed on my blaster. Ah, I thought for sure I had him there. So we're in the process of attacking. You can see at the top right there, we've got 4.5 bars total filled in. Oh, zip back here. We want to get this guy. All kinds of stuff flying around the screen. Man, this is mass chaos. I just somehow connected with somebody there. Oh, I popped him in the face, but he got me back. Oh, and we're still on the attack, so one of my guys got to a flag. So for those of you that you know, you get irritated because you're playing Call of Duty or whatever and a guy gets a lucky grenade toss, that's not happening here. It is straight up, if they don't hit you, they are not awarded for it. And that is perfectly fine. That was a fortunate side effect. There we go. So the game really is a lot of fun. It's very fast-paced. If you're the kind of like to sit back and snipe, avoid conflict, this probably isn't the game for you. But maybe it is. I don't know. Like I said, $20 on Steam. Not that expensive. Really fun game. So we're gonna hop out of the game here now. We'll play around with the map editor just a little bit here. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's loading up the next match. I didn't jump out quick enough. So it's fun to see games like this that do something fresh come in. Wow, this map is completely different. I haven't played this one yet. But that's okay. I've got my favorite server here. And it does go back to that old school style of reading through a server list, finding the server you want. But that's okay, since everybody can make their own map. You get a chance to play around, try things out. Alright, see, there's your big server list. You can sort through everything. And they have new packs that come out, DLC and things like that. I've not played around with a ton of this stuff yet. Alright, so... oh look, you can share files, edit replays. Let's start with a new map here. We'll go with the simple map since I don't really know what I'm doing. Blue versus red. We'll try to balance this out so it's a nice team game. Raise and lower the block, rotate the block, place the block. Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be pretty simple. You saw I picked the simple editor here, not the advanced editor, since I'm really not sure what I'm doing with this. This will be an adventure. We'll do it together. Alright, so let's see what we got here. I'm not sure what any of this stuff is. Alright, so I guess that's kind of panning, moving around the map. Alright. That's a starting zone. So we'll set a starting zone up over here. Looks like it's still trying to work. Okay, you right click to flip stuff around. And we'll set a starting zone up over here. I don't know how to flip it from blue to red. Okay. Oh, I guess that's the eraser. Alright. So we're going to kind of try to offset these starting zones for these two teams here. We'll come down out of the starting zones on a slant. I don't know, maybe that looks like that doesn't really work, doesn't it? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Come straight out of the gate. Road. I'm all about making me some road here. Okay, this is going to be a tiny map. I'm going to move around here. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Let's sort through here and see what all we can find. Oh, that raises and lowers the view. Okay. So I like how that says road at the bottom and start, finish. Finish? Ah. Oh, it's a flag. Okay. Now how do I rotate the map? Ah, okay, there we go. So if you hold Alt, it'll let you left click and zoom around, right click and rotate. There we go. Okay, that gives a much better feel. So there you can see we've actually got a lot of land here to play with. Okay, well, in that case, let's move these a little further apart. No, I don't want to quit, but I definitely do want to move this stuff way further apart. Okay. So it actually affects how high you're setting stuff there. So I wonder if we could throw one team as a defending team way, start them off way up here on a hill. Yeah, I like that. Maybe toss in a little tree for good measure. Nope, I guess that's all I get on that hill. I don't care, I want to put it there. What do we got here? Some sort of arch? Is that a bridge or an archway? Look how tall I made that. Oops. So I guess that's what you would go down here for. Yep. Okay. Okay. I see now. Let's get rid of that now that I know what I'm doing a little bit better. Alright. Maybe this is a little too simplistic, but we'll give them a run and go. This would be kind of like a, oh, because of the road. So I wonder if I can put some sort of like accelerator pad or something so we can give our defenders a quicker way up there. What do we got here? What is that? Rocks. Ah, a little bit of defensive cover. What does control do here? Oh, that's okay. That's automatically selecting the tool that you click on. Okay, cool. Now, I obviously don't know what I'm doing here, but hey, you think you can do better? You got the tools and the map to be able to do it all by yourself. Okay, so it looks like that's a red starting zone. I want to make that, I must place at least one goal. Okay. Grab my goal. There we go. So we're gonna have one team starting off over here defending, and the other team's gonna have two different starting zones. Let's see if we can maneuver around here. Is that our entire tool set? Maybe that's why they give you the option of doing the advanced tool set. I'd like to be able to put some sort of launcher or something up there, because I know we saw the launchers earlier. It looks like it's 14 tools. Is that a tiny? And there was water too. Okay, well, let's go ahead and save this map. You need to validate the map. We'll call this unfair. That is not fair. One team's got the high ground. The other team is starting all the way down low. Author record. Shadows computed. Okay, I don't know what any of that is. Let's back out of here. Let's try the advanced. Ah, here you go. Land or water. Daytime. Ah, now we got something interesting to work with. Let's go with the sunset. Ah, that would have been good to have earlier. Enter racing mode. Interesting. So I guess maybe that lets us actually play around. And hold Alt to do that. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a lot more to work with. Alright. Okay, I see. So, looking around, we are literally starting with water as our surface. So we're going to have to put some solid ground in there. And there are our jump pads. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. Am I able to start there? No? Start? No? Alright, maybe we just need some solid ground. Oh wow, there's all kinds of extra stuff down here. Terraform mode. Ha! Ha! That is cool. Alright, let's do this. Now we got a little bit of land to work with. Alright. So you can play around, terraform, build it up. Oh, that was an accident. Alright. What else we do have here? Is that water? No. I'm not sure what this tool is. Alright, so that's beside the point. Put a couple of big walls over there. Give folks a little bit of cover to deal with. Alright. Object mode. No objects available. No macro blocks. Block mode. Okay, so this is your basic editing stuff, your block mode. Wow. Looks like we got buildings and stuff here. Yeah. Slopes. I really don't know what I'm doing. How do we delete that boy? Switch to an underground display. Whoa. Free look tool. Ah, there we go. Okay. So you don't have to hold down Alt to be able to look around, visit your map. Let's see what this race mode was. Yep. So it lets us walk around and look at what we just created. That's cool. So that gives you a chance to kind of goof around, play out with the map editor, give you an idea of the terrain that you're laying down. That kind of lets you go nuts. So I guess you just whack enter to go back. I don't know, maybe you can't go back. Ooh. Ah, okay, so you hit escape and then you can return to your editor. So there you go, you just whack enter on the keyboard and you're set, you're busy. You got a picker tool, there's your eraser. Because I sure didn't mean to set these out here. I saw some launchers earlier, I kind of want to play around with that. Come on, buddy. Alright, so I'm sure y'all are bored of me goofing around here. I just want to throw a launcher in and try it out. And I'll jump into the ocean and end it all. Thump. Now, where did I put those launchers? I promise, as soon as I put a launcher, I'll let you out of this misery. Do 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 do. Wow, there is all kinds of stuff in here, man. So many tools to goof around with. Like skyscrapers and all kinds of stuff. Ah, there we go. Alright. Now we're in business. Let's launch ourselves all the way to the middle of nowhere. Let's see what this does for us here. Alright, so yeah, I want to start right there. Ah, rainfire. Okay, so that gets you, you get to see a little bit of the tool set here. Obviously, I'm not very well practiced at it right now, but there's a huge bit of potential here for you to create something really cool to be able to share with the world, with your friends, and man, just go bonkers with it. That's what the Mania games are all about. So I guess we'll start wrapping up. So, as always, remember to check us out on Twitter at CapsuleComputer. Check out the website, CapsuleComputers.com, CapsuleComputers.com.au, CapsuleComputers.asia. Any of those will work. Make sure that you give ShootMania a look. This is pretty sweet. You and some friends could really get into this if you like shooter games, especially Twitch based. Definitely recommend it. And remember, you can follow me on Twitter at GamerJoeMo, and we will have our ShootMania Storm review forthcoming in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you give that a look when it's up on the site. Until next time, you guys stay frosty. Have a good one.